not really. Realistic that if you don't play well, then you'll get stung on a night, and that's happened already this tournament for us. But we're pretty realistic about the way we approach games, and we've played well. The last game in particular, it was excellent, the second half. This game's no different. Top of the table, I think the players are looking at it, seeing if they can, if we can win this next one, then it creates a bit of a gap between the rest of the pack. So it's very important for both sides. It's all about performance, really, rather than looking at momentum catching up with us. We've been in positions where we've lost a few, won a few, so we'll just take it in our stride. It's been a mixed bag, really, if you look at it. A couple of games we've won easy. Batters have done well. 10-wicket win where the batters did well. The last game, batters did well. Calcutta, the bowlers did well. I'm not really sure there's a trend that the batters or bowlers, it's just one is not doing as well as the other. We haven't put in a complete performance yet, apart from probably the Punjab where it was a 10-wicket win. So look, if it's not the batting, I'll be worried about the bowling. If it's not the bowling, I'm worried about the batting. There's always something to be worried about, but if we win and get across the line, especially in tight games, that is a lot more important to me. It's about a character rather than being in form all the time. It's too much you're asked your team to be at its best every game. Can we do enough to win, enough to get through the finals and then be great? Death bowling is always a worry. I think you find most teams worry about death bowling just because the nature of hitting. Death bowling yesterday for Pune started over number one, so they're always under pressure. There's such good hitters in the game now, and people have become so good. Look at AB de Villiers and Steve Smith. Even if you bowl well at the death, they've got the ability to reverse sweep you for six or stand miles outside leg stump and hit it over cover. So it's a very tough skill to say you've mastered. I think Bravo's doing it well for us, but we can always get better. We do want to get better at it. In fact, we want to get better with our bowling performance. We've got quite a few changes if you look at the injuries we've had, and we've been able to introduce new players. And we just want to keep improving, and as we add to the players who've had experience, have by the end of the tournament good options. That's what we're looking at. Well, I think you summed it up. At different situations, he is the go-to guy for the captain. Because he's proven time and time again, and for India, that he's the guy to make the breakthrough. We'll bowl the four overs more economically than the others. How we use him, I would love to have him used through the middle to take wickets, so the onus goes on our opening bowlers and combinations to get that right. I think we've leaked too many runs in the first 6 overs consistently over the tournament. So it means Ashwin has had to come in a little bit earlier. But ideally, if we can bowl well with our pace up front, get some wickets, then Jadeja and Ashwin come in. Calcutta was a great example, really. We made some good inroads with the seamers after a poor start, and when the spinners came in, they were sort of 3 down and then made them 7 and 8 down. So that's the ideal formula, and it allows Ashwin to attack. If he comes on to defend, then we perhaps don't get as much out of him as we should.